Hello, welcome. Today we're gonna be reacting to the dark side of the rainbow. If you've never heard of the dark side of the rainbow, it's essentially when you play The Dark Side of the Moon, the album by Pink Floyd, and The Wizard of Oz. At the same time, it creates some sort of synchronicity. They match each other, okay? You play them at the same time and they match each other. Today we're going to be reacting to that. This is something that I've heard since I was a little kid, and when I was a little kid I didn't care about Pink Floyd or The Wizard of Oz, so I didn't really care. But now that I'm older, I love movies, I love music. I've never heard The Dark Side of the Moon. I haven't seen The Wizard of Oz since I was a little kid, so we're gonna go ahead and react to both of these. It should be very fun. There's a lot of theories about why this phenomenon happens. We're gonna talk about that. I had already recorded this video. I just haven't done the intro, and I just did the intro and the outro at the same time. So you'll see me again later on if you stick around to the end here. Yeah, go ahead and enjoy. Let's react to the dark side of the rainbow. Okay. I'm gonna set this up to get ready for me to watch The Dark Side of Oz. I'm not really sure what to think or any expectations while going into this. It's my first time ever listening to Dark Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. I know it's gonna be good. I know it's a classic. I know that's not gonna disappoint. I don't know if this is the best way to first experience the album, but it's how we're gonna do it. I haven't seen The Wizard of Oz in its entirety since I was a little kid, probably. It's a movie I like to know a lot about. It has this crazy history behind the production, a lot of things that went wrong, and it's a classic. But one weird thing about me is that I get creeped out by old movies. I don't know why. Something about the way they were shot or how practical it looks, it like freaks me out. It weirdly gives me like an uncanny valley type of feeling, but we're gonna see how this goes today. Let me go ahead and set this up. Okay, just managed to set up everything. I was able to dim the lights, got my headphones in, getting the movie ready. I'm a little nervous. I don't know why. I'm a little nervous to experience this, but it should be fun. Should be an experience. I'm doing this sober, so there's no drugs. Maybe I should have taken drugs for something like this, but we're gonna see how it goes here. I'm about to play the movie. We gotta make sure to get it right. Everyone says to play it on the third lion roar to have it truly synced up, so that's what we're gonna do. Gotta time this perfectly. I think I synced it up nice. I got the movie literally on mute. It's no sound, so it's almost like watching just like a really long music video. Okay, well, we're on track 1. Speak to Me. Breathe in the Air just started playing. Credits are still rolling on The Wizard of Oz. So far the music is sounding beautiful. Credits stopped and Dorothy's running with her little dog now. There is a certain fluidity to the music, and watching The Wizard of Oz, it matches very well the vibe. I think we're transitioning to the next song. I can't believe I've never listened to this album. We're on Time now. It's the song Time. As soon as this lady on the bike comes, you just start hearing this alarm go off in the song. Okay. This matches up weirdly well. It's kind of insane. There's moments where there's a drop in the music and characters react to something like the 1-to-1 almost. It's insane. Sadie's trying to take Toto now. I believe this is where the tornado starts coming in the movie. The song is so crazy to be playing over this scene. Okay, The Dark Side of the Rainbow. I just finished my reaction to the dark side of the rainbow. What an experience. That was really fucking cool, right? I didn't know what to expect when first going in. I've heard about this phenomenon, since I was a little kid. And looking into it, it looks like it's been a thing since forever. It seems like people have been doing this since like the 90s. And I just want to know the first person that found this phenomenon. Like, how do you discover something like this? Like, what made you spin the dark side of the moon over the Wizard of Oz? But man, it matches up so well, like eerily well. You almost do think it's intentional. There's a lot of theories on this. A lot of people think maybe Pink Floyd wrote their album this way so it matches up. There's a bunch of theories on what it could be, but I honestly think it's just a coincidence, this crazy habit of luck for it to work that well. And it's insane how well it works. There's a lot of moments that sync up perfectly. Having Brain Damage come on when the Scarecrow was singing about not having a brain, or having an eclipse, the heartbeat start going when Dorothy listens to the Tin Man's chest. It's just, how does that happen? Right? Or the Great Gig in the Sky matching up with the tornado scene perfectly. Literally perfectly. Like, as soon as she opens that door to be in Oz, money comes on, and it's just like, man, this is insane. What a cool, like, just experience. I didn't think I would really think much of it, but that was so cool. Like, I want to do that with like a large group of friends. Like, I see why people watch that when they're high, because it's like, dude, that shit was mesmerizing the whole time. Dark Side of the Moon, it's really taken me 20 long years to go ahead and listen to this album. There's not much I can say that I feel like hasn't been said already. That is a perfect album. 10 out of 10. Every song, every moment on that album feels heavily curated, and effort, and just what a crazy work of art. I see why people call it the greatest album of all time. It's definitely something special. I definitely need to spin it again, probably this time without the Wizard of Oz in the background, but there's a lot of songs that I think I'm gonna take and add to my personal collection. There's a lot of really cool moments on that album. In terms of The Wizard of Oz, I have not watched this movie since a little kid. Watching it again. In terms of The Wizard of Oz, I have not watched that movie since I was a little kid. And watching it again was really cool. I've seen a lot of the behind the scenes stories, a lot of the crazy things that happened while the shooting of the movie. I never really thought I would want to watch it again. Just never thought I'd have a want to, but the movie is really good. And it holds up. And it's, I get a certain like uncanny valley when watching old movies, but watching it, I didn't get that, and I was quite mesmerized the whole time, especially with the Dark Side of the Moon playing. I was just in this trance, right? Just not a single thought going through my head other than, wow, this is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. I'm almost sad that I've experienced this alone. This is something I feel like I would want to watch with my friends or a group of people, really. This is like, it was just fucking awesome. It's the same feeling I get when I meditate, and it's like a really good session, right? It's like you're not thinking of anything else other than, in meditating, other than your breathing. With this, it's like I wasn't thinking of anything else other than the moments, other than the music playing and the visuals and how well they matched. It really just held my attention the whole time. That was great. It makes me want to just take mushrooms now and do that again, honestly. Many members of Pink Floyd has come out and said that was not intentional, that it's ridiculous that people think it is. And honestly, I think if it didn't match up so well, I would say that people are kind of dumb for thinking that, you know, they could have possibly organized something like that. But the way it matches up, it's so perfect. It's to a T, especially if, like, I think I got it down perfectly. As soon as that third line roar came in, press play, it's like to a T. It was matching up. But I don't think something like this could be intentional. It's just like the crazy ways of the universe could create this type of coincidence. I really feel weirdly changed, right? I hope I'm not overdoing it, but that album, so special. That's such a good album. Can't wait to listen to that again. Fuck off. There's a wasp here now. Shit. I'm gonna have to end this like pretty soon here. Ah shit. There's two. This is so fucked. I honestly can't wait to do that again. Like as soon as I finished, I was like, man, I should do this all over again right now. But anyways, I think that's most of my thoughts. I wish I had something a little bit more nuanced to say, but that was just fucking amazing. Like, if you have not done this, please stop whatever you're doing. Go watch The Dark Side of the Rainbow. That shit is. After that last clip, that wasp had attacked me. It's like 2 days later. It's 2 days later. So, I figured I'd come out, do the outro of my video. The Dark Side of the Rainbow. It's amazing. If you haven't tried that, please do. Been listening to more of the Pink Floyd album. It's so great. Giving another like two spins. Still holds up. Favorite songs are probably Breathe In, Money, Great Gig in the Sky. What an amazing piece of music. This was a really fun project. If there's any other recommendations, things you may want to see, go ahead and comment it below. Otherwise, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you next time.